Okay, so let's start blending the back of the canvas. As you can see, trying to be a little unique here. Just blending it in here, blending it in. Brush. I'm just gonna use the blending brush right here, just to blend this. As you can see, it's a blending brush here. Yeah, before it gets too dry, and put a little gold leaf in. Okay, it's not easy, but I cut out little pieces of it right here. A little piece of this gold leaf, and then we can move on to our next step. Okay, so while we let this thing dry, what I want to do is work on another step. What I want to do is, we got this acrylic 8x10 panel here. Take this. Let's see how that goes. Drop it in like this. Okay, so let's start with the raw umber color here. Just kind of start this corner, upper right hand corner here. Blending, applying these color right here. Just start with cashew color here. What I'm going for is a little bit of a more of a neutral kind of look to it. Yeah, there you go. And here is a little bit of titanium white color here. Just kind of balancing these things out a little bit. Blending it in right here, blending the whites in right here. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more white to all this titanium white here. And a little bit of green here, as you can see, a little bit of green on this corner. Just to, what is it called again? Light olive green. Light olive green is what I'm adding right here. And right here, as you can see here, before paint gets any dry, I'm just gonna use my toothpick kind of thing, and just kind of, I don't know, just kind of adding some stuff in there. So I'm gonna apply not too much detail. I don't want to do too much, but this effect works best. I don't know, emanating, some sort of light emanating from here, and you'll see why a little bit later why I want to do that. Create that effect right now. I always try to clean our blending brush and other brushes as much as. So there's a little magnets here, and that's it'll kind of snap into place right here like that. And I'll show you more about it as we approach this. And I'll be painting these to kind of match this color theme right here. So, all right. So this is the insulation form here, and this will play. I'll show you as we go along, but this will be more of a three-dimensional representation of this lower right corner, this right here. Very carefully, of course. All right, so these are little hills with a little steps, little staircase. Right now, I'm going to add a little doorway, little door, right here that I'm going to have to walk through, or we're going to have to walk through. And these are some brass wood that I have leftover stuff that I still have. I'm going to use a little doorway. All right, so I'm going to use a little glue here. And see if it will attach itself. This first time I'm trying this, so here we are. Here's the pathway or staircase right here that we have to walk up to this hill. And here's this mysterious doorway, symbolic of a sense of opportunity, or just the unknown. You know, symbolic of just the unknown situation that we just have to experience and have the courage to go through. And that's what this piece of the art represents. And let's move on. And paint the first layer like a rock. That's what I'm trying to convey. Here, right here. I don't know, I just kind of painted it white, and I want to add some accent to this staircase right here. And we're gonna let it dry. I'm gonna let this one dry. I'm kind of impatient. It's still wet, but I'm getting a little bit impatient. So I'm just gonna glue this in right here. I used to use a crazy glue, which is not recommended on a surface of insulation foam like this. Learn my lesson from previous failures. So just let's put this right here like this. Place it in place. Okay, so let's use a little pellet action here, pellet knife action. What we want to do here is I want to just draw a little mountain here, mountain suggestion of a hill. This is our final destination here that I want to suggest in this painting. Bridge. That's what I want. With the tip of this pellet knife, I want to suggest that there's a little bridge right there. Alright, so here I'm just going to add a little more black and brown to this on the tip of this pellet knife. I know Bob Ross does excellent, much more better job than I do, but you know, I just have to do what I can here. Something like that, you know, something like that along those lines. That's good. Okay, here I want to indicate a little foliage with the green right here. There you go. To indicate that this, once you cross the bridge, as you pass this door of unknown and step into this world, hey, oftentimes we're going to find a new opportunity where we never expected, something hopeful and positive, and that kind of takes us to, you know, next step in our journey, you know. And there you go. That's what this symbolic place, at least to me, is what this through this painting I'm trying to convey. Just kind of, you know, loose painting. You know, I used to be really detailed about things like this, but nowadays I'm leaning more towards just kind of making suggestions. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Making just tiny. And I'm getting really into steps because, well, in my day job, I use a lot of staircases every day, you know, to try to stay healthy, and that's why I like this idea of putting a little staircase right here. And as our viewer, as you reach to the top of this hill, and this is just the symbolic, what I wanted to indicate was with the color, something positive with illuminating, something yellow is kind of good. Yellow is good. Yeah, yellow color. This final destination is filled with lights and symbolic of just hope, and you know, there will be a lot of challenging times, of course, but a little bit of orange maybe here, a little bit, yeah, a little bit orange. Again, I don't want to be too detailed here, so I'm just gonna, you know, do that, and then, all right, so this is the frame that I want to try to paint to complement. All right, so here's the final piece I made for you guys. It's not perfect, but and here is the framing with the magnets in the back, and kind of snaps it into place, as you can see. So you can always detach this for cleaning later. But okay, so here it is. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed painting this piece for you. But and I hope to see you again for another wonderful day of creation. But let's see. There is a little light that I want to show you right here. It's a little light. Switch this on, and it lights up for nighttime viewing. Something a little different, you know. All right, so I'm also adding this LED light here. Stabilizes one of the cables here. There you go, and I'll show you.